Hello, everybody. Crazy day today, right? Crazy day. Yeah, unsolved situations may come to your life. So is mine. Had to deal with inheritance issues that they came back hunting me down for it. Anyway, it is what it is. But looking at the today's charts, I want to talk to you guys because it's a very special moment comes in. It's a very special times for it, and the divine works. Okay, the divine works from within you. The divine goes and does of things. They're behind the veil coming into you to trigger you, to push up to your limits, to get into your ego, to get you to this place up here. That is what it's all about from within you. Hi, Erica. Good morning. Thank you for watching me. I like when I see you in the chat. I like when I see people's in the chat for it and share the love. Very good message actually today for be the love here. Yes, love is everything. So, but very something very beautiful happens today. It's kind of like an ugly situations, but very beautiful. But you need to be mindful about the energies from within you. Okay, you need to look not to create conflicts. Out in the 3D world is about to fix the conflict from within you about the conflicts. Very special about the feminine energies. So is the masculine, though, is all involved from within. We have quite a few movements today. The first movement that is a Lilith that crossing into Leo. So be very mindful if you have something within the first degrees of Leo. That energy of Lilith is gonna affect you. That is your shadow, facing your shadow, looking within the shadow. Early in the morning, Lilith's going to be at the 1 degree of Leo, but later on it's going to move. For the moon, it's going to move into Scorpio later on at in the afternoon, but later on at 9 p.m. There's going to be a lot of divine energies in play, and they're powerful. I mean, I look at the chart and want to share it with you. What's cooking about 9 p.m. and then we're gonna go through the chart for. So here is a lot of jumbo bumbo, right? Well, it's a lot of divine energies, and I'm going to be drawing you out to you. So here is Lilith at 9 p.m. down on the bottom. Okay, so that is she is. She is at the 4th degree and 34 minutes. There we have Venus here, we have the moon here. Okay, and take a look at it, all these divine energies. That's the green colors, and the moon is going to receive growth from Jupiter. She's going to receive masculine energy to face in the shadow. But as you see it, the moon is got a sextile here with the sun. Very beautiful energy about to fixing some issues. However, if you listen your ego to face the problems, that is a change that needs to be done. Okay, that is a square and opposition with the ascendant, but at the same time is a square with Lilith. Usually when the moon and the Lilith goes in intense energies for it, that is when the mother facing its shadow. That is when the mother facing the thing. That is the intuition that tells you something is wrong. The positive side of Lilith, it shows you the things in the shadow. The negative side of Lilith is hiding with your shadow. That's what you need to look at it. And this shadow right now is in Leo. That is about the 5th house. It could be something involved with kids, because that's what the fifth house is, the kids in there. But within Leo, that is the situations that you're going to be looking at from within yourself. This is the place where you are in your ego, basically, from within you, because you are the king, you are the queen, you are the owner of yourself. That's what it is. And but now this shadow comes in, so it can be worked out the issues. Maybe you got to be very careful what's going on from within you. Do a lot of self realizations, because these divine energies are coming to help you to solve divine situations, not to create any dramas, actions, and so on and so on. But the divine energies are beautiful, because we are getting a divine energy. Okay, we're getting divine energies from Pluto and Uranus and Neptune towards Venus. Okay, so this is about transformations with the wisdom from within, with the visions of solving confusions. That's what the confusions are here, which is Neptune brings you back in time to clear out the confusions from the past. Jupiter right here, it sends the divine energies towards the moon. Okay, and it's like, yeah, you have to look the past and grow from it. But the whole energy, the divine energy, is coming from the sun, going towards Jupiter, and then it goes into the moon. But both the moon and the sun right now, they are growing. That's mean from within you that your intuition and your ego is gonna working together from within you to go ahead and put the things in place from within yourself, within your own shadow. For and the shadow is Lilith. Okay, shadow is the Lilith. At the same time, okay, very interesting is the Mars and Jupiter helping the moon for it. So it's going to be a lot of intense pressures, a lot of intensity that's coming in today within energies. But you need to understand the problems they're gonna comes in is to tell you what is your stand in your way not to be here. What is that? Okay, that could be a old karmic situations. That could be a old beliefs. That could be a old culture things. That could be a old religious belief. Something wherever that might be, for it from within you. We have currently. If you see it here around us, and the North Node, they still stay in Taurus. That is about to fix these situations in life. For they're still squaring Saturn. That is like you're not the place that you need to be. You're not doing the things that you need to be doing. And as saying as I'm a karmic ruler, you're not in the age of Aquarius. You are not in this place. I'm gonna create heaven or hell for you, but you gotta be where you need to be. And if you don't know what's going on in your life for it, you are gonna be put into the place one way or another, or you are gonna suffer. And I will tell you what's going on from within you. Your life, your situations is about you. Don't engage with others, because this is going to be intense energies today, the things that we are going to go through. And I'm going through the charts about today. So, what's going on at 7 o'clock? We are going to have the transitions of Lilith. She is kind of like a quietly moves into Leo, who doesn't have any aspects with anyone. It's typical for the shadow. You don't see it. Walk quietly. We are going to have a ascendant is going to be at Virgo. That is going to be at 14 degrees. It's opposing Neptune, but the moon and the sun have the divine energies early in the morning to see what it needs to be done. That is within your intuitions in your internal self. Comes out to work together to see the visions of what and how to clear confusions, how to heal something that has not been ending, how to finish something that it's not end, because Neptune is in Pisces but it's retrograde. He sends you back. So basically that it's not finished, It needs to be, in order to be finished, it has to be finished properly, and there is a confusions within it. It's not end of a cycle yet. So that's what Neptune is retrograde does. Neptune is giving a lot of visions. He's giving you visions about the Taurus and uh, about the visions towards the Uranus, which is the universe, towards the North Node, which is the current karma that you have, the current life for it, and also is sextiling Pluto. It's about the transformations for his everything. It's retrograde right now. The biggest planets are retrograde, and we are in a verge. We're already feeling it of Mercury retrograde shadow side. That is the pre-shadow period that says like, I'm going to bring you into the relationships, and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to teach you on the relationships, and then you're going to organize everything, and I'm going to enter back to fix your relationship. So that's what the Mercury retrograde will be for it. So MC is at 12 degrees, which is the things that you're dealing right now. It is together with Mars. Be mindful about this Mars. Mars and the Sun, they are not in a good relationships right now at the moment. And that could be a lot of intensity, aggravations, and so on energies around you. But those are energies that they are to show the problem and how to be resolved. And Mars today is going to send divine energies into the moon, to the intuition, saying, listen, that's how you're going to send it. Okay, so there's going to be like intuition is going to be like a mediator of problems within you to fix, to look the situations, but that's going to be also a divine interference from within you. So that is about 7 o'clock. At 8 o'clock in the morning, the ascendant is at the end of Virgo, 26 degrees. It's trining Uranus, and Uranus trining Pluto. The divine energies from MC and Venus right now in force. It's about feeling the love, transformations from within the love, the friendship. Love has to be there. If you cannot be friends with yourself, you can't be friend with anybody else. If you do never share your toys, you're never going to share your life. Now maybe it's time for you to learn. It's time for you to learn to share, because that's what MC and Gemini is. It's about share and care. Okay, and Pluto is helping within this. That is a Venus that she didn't share her toys. Maybe she didn't share her life. She wants the kingdom for herself, but the kingdom is everyone in the kingdom. So now we are looking at it of this perspective. There is also the divine energies there from the sun and the moon. The moon is at the end, almost at the edge of between Venus in Scorpio. You're going to begin to feel little intense pressure. You don't want to change. Why? What you're resisting change. You're resisting evolutions from within you. You're resisting to look to the problems as way they are. That's where you're going to see the shadow. Lilith still not have anyone at this time. So at 9 o'clock in the morning, the ascendant is together with Mercury. That is about trines with Mars. It's kind of like Mars has to take time off to get his messages. Otherwise, there is so much aggravations for it. Mercury doesn't see the growth of this, and Jupiter is squaring MC. What does that mean to you? Intense pressures about family, because MC is in the 9 degrees of Cancer. Are you caring for the family? Are you caring for the kingdom? Are you caring for the earth? Are you caring for the universe? All that is there. Okay, all the family is there. It is in Cancer. Okay, it's all about the energies that you have from within you. Also, MC squaring Mercury. You don't feel like you don't want to talk about family issues. You don't want to talk about family situations. You don't want to talk about kingdoms. You want to talk about the universe. Why? Why? Because of Venus is opposing Saturn, and Venus is squaring Uranus in the North Node. You don't feel the love, you don't feel that you've been loved, and so on and so on. However, the moon is coming to help. The moon is sextile with Venus, and she's entwined with Mars. So the moon today is going to take a central place in today, this transformation. Okay, she's going to take us into the shadow world of Scorpio, where we are going to be reborn. So at 10 o'clock, the ascendant is in Libra, looking at the relationships, contract, business contracts. Take a look at it, personal situations, personal relationships. Mostly that we need to look is the personal relationships with divine. The reason it says that with the divine is because the ascendant at 20 degrees is in 150 degrees aspects with Uranus, the universe. That's mean that from within you, that relationship with the divine, that divine talk you have, this is when you and God coming together to work for it, because that's the seventh house, that's the partnership. Your personal relationship with God, it's the primary. And you might gonna get this kind of like a reminder today that whatever is, it's coming from the divine. You're going to be look for it. The ascendant at 20 degrees is in sextile with Venus. Now Venus getting a breath of love from the moon and the ascendant. There is a divine energies towards Venus, towards the love. A lot of help from Neptune and Pluto into Venus because she feels like there is no love. You need to change. Okay, if you want to receive love, you have to give love. That's what that's what these lessons were. There was a lessons that we talk about it when the sun entered the 24 degree of Leo earlier. That the king has to learn what love is. Now Venus has to learn what the love is. Okay, now we have to get this divine energies. Jupiter helps from the from within to that growth from within you. So yeah, the divine plays a lot today within the energies at 11 o'clock. Okay, the ascendant and the moon, it's kind of like a pretty much there together, walking into a Scorpio. The moon, it's in the 28 degrees, 48 minutes at Libra, but the ascendant is at 2 degrees. That kind of like give you a little visions of what it's going to come in. Okay, what it's going to be expected. You're resisting change, you're resisting evolution, you're resisting to outgrow yourself. Take a look from within your love. And that's what both the moon and the ascendant are trying to give you the message. MC is together with Lilith. Lilith is already at 24 degrees in 2 minutes in Leo, and she squares the ascendant of 2 degrees in 13 minutes from within. That is going to be the first time when you gonna catch Lilith try to sneak within your mind. Lilith was the one that tried to sneak from within, or somebody was sneaking from within. Somebody did something in the shadow. So now, when take a look within these situations, the MC is together with Lilith from between like 10:30ish and 11 o'clock for. But she's in trine with Mars, and Mars is in trine with Mercury, and Mercury right now is in sextile with the MC and the Lilith. That it means that you are going to talk to that Lilith. It's going to be a communications with that Lilith, or Lilith's going to communicate with you. This has to stop. This shadow work has to be done, has to be fixed, needs to be done. So if you have something within the first degrees of Leo, that's going to affect you. But it's going to help you to grow because Jupiter is in trine with Lilith. Jupiter sends back in time because he's retrograde you to fix your shadow, you to fix your things from within you, but it's gonna help within the mother, within the intuition. So at 12 o'clock, the ascendant is at 13 degrees of Scorpio. We talked about the Scorpio energy before. You guys all know what it's all about. Opposing Uranus in the North Node, which is the kind of like again coming for they're squaring the MC that is right now in union with Venus. So the focus is going to be the love. What is the proper love? What is the proper situations? What is the needs to be done in order the karma to be fixed, in order to be where I need to be? What do you have to achieve to get here? What does it have to be? It's karma. It has to be solved. It has to be resolved. Saturn is a opposing Venus in the MC. The ascendant is opposing the Uranus in the North Node, but the ascendant is squaring Saturn. So there is a lot of restriction modes in there. Why? Because something needs to be learned before act. And that's coming from Neptune, who's given the visions to Venus, what she needs to do. And Pluto tells her, you did this, now you need to transform to this. That's what those two planets are actually doing. The one is clearing the confusion from within, and the other is taking the proper actions as supposed to be. You might want to feel like it to go back in time, kind of like a time traveling, but yeah, some of the case is gonna catch up to you. It's already done to me. Hopefully this thing is gonna end at some point. At 1 p.m., the ascendant is at 25 degrees. That opposing still Uranus for, but now he's squaring Venus. Venus squaring Uranus, and they all squaring Saturn. Karmic lesson that has to be fixed, has to be on this situations. Now your intuition, okay, is telling you about Lilith. Sees the toxic side, the shadow side, the shady business, the shady situations, the lies, deceits, and so on. That's what the bad side of Lilith is. But Lilith's cooperating. Lilith's like, okay, I did this. Let's talk. Let's figure this out. For and Mars is supporting Mercury. That's what the talk is. Talk with the divine from within you, because the divine Mars knows what's going on. He is in Gemini. He sees the both sides of the road from within. So at 2 p.m., the energies is changing. The MC is in Virgo. There's the previous hour. The MC was actually with the sun, helping the situations to be resolved. Okay, the kingdom needs to be fixed. That's the bottom line. How and why? Now we are looking at for organizing within the world, and that organizing is controlled by Pluto and Uranus. That's mean follow it, the divine path of the universe, following the universe that's going to, and going through the process of change, of transformations, of evolutions, of working from within yourself. If you don't change something, nothing will change on its own. Okay, that's what this is. The ascendant is also helping in there. There is a sextile with Mercury, and there is a trine with Jupiter growing from within. You will see that after these transformations, you are going to be grow tremendously. Okay, at 3 p.m., the ascendant is at trine with Venus, and the divine's energies begin to be play right now. We're feeling like, okay, I get it. We have to go with the divine. And the reason with this is because Uranus get 150 degrees with the ascendant. That is the divine energies between them. And ascendant, which is in 20 degrees, has a trine with Venus. Divine energies are coming. As long as you are listening to them, you're getting the message. MC is in Libra at 11 degrees together with Mercury. It's beautiful trine towards Mars, and Mars is in sextile with Jupiter. It is about you to communicate from within you with the warrior within you. It's like what I was fighting for and what I lost. It's like kind of like looking at within the war from within you is to do it. Did you lost your relationships? Did you did something about relationship, partnerships, a business ship? Okay, any ships that you can look for it. I'm laughing on it because we were talking about all the ships for, and it's about you to take a ship. But what kind of ship? Where are you going in life? We had kind of like, we live in the Black Sea, so there is a lot of ships here too. You know, just as long as your ship doesn't go down in the bottom. Okay, so these divine energies are kind of like preparing you of what's coming. They are going to be prepare you to go ahead and do your internal evaluations from within you to change. Okay, be compassionate with yourself. Don't get that fight that it's in you out there. Okay, I mean, if you don't feel the love from within you, for build it from within you. You are the love from within you. You know what you love. You know how you love, and that is a beautiful learning that right now it's going for. Okay, now the moon is actually entering Scorpio, and she's squaring Lilith and squaring Pluto. That is about when you decide not to change your shadow. That is about like, oh, well, if I say the truth, if I be the truth, and so on and so on. And the moon is just like, what are you doing? Yeah, you're going to be working within yourself. There's going to be internal fight between you, your intuition, and what is in within your shadow. Beautiful transformations process are begin, and at 5 p.m. the ascendant is at 19 degrees and Capricorn. Beautiful energy because it's pretty much to get and join Pluto. It's about like doubling the parts of what you need to see in life, what you need to look in life to transform, what do you have to be the proper way, what was the proper way of you learning, of you loving, of you caring for the kingdom, from yourself, from everybody else around you, for everyone in the earth, and for everyone in your town or wherever it is out there in the society. So this it's about how to get the actions from which you pay attention during this time for this is energy just coming. You're going to deal with this later on, but it's coming into you as the visions. Watch the visions. They're going to tell you everything. MC is at 13 degrees at Scorpio, and now you are dealing with that energies of squaring everything that we talk about these energies between Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. Repeating all this is about material situations that you have on earth. Take a look at your kingdom when within you that you put so much situations. You have to clear your bed from within you, which is Scorpio, looking within the shadow, so you can live in the new world of Aquarius, which is this. That's what that all about. It's collective. It's for everybody. Everybody has situations. Everybody gets into it. I'm currently dealing with the real estate problem of inheritance debt. Yeah, we're all gonna be working on something for. So at 6 p.m., the energies are getting intense. The MC is at 28 degrees at Scorpio. It's kind of like this has to be done, this has to be stopped, this has to be this. Okay. Here is you see the situation, you see the bad side of the situation, you see the bad news, you see the bad things are coming, the train is coming, the tower is coming down, the kingdom's gonna be destroyed. No, you see the truth as it is. You haven't seen that truth before. Why? Because something was hidden from you. It was the shadow side. Now the intuition is telling you what was hidden, what was the situation. what the things are. And Lilith right now is in opposition with the ascendant that is in Aquarius. Lilith doesn't want to get in, go back into the paradise. Why? She's going to lose the control. That's why. She's going to lose the control and the freedom that she has. But that is the price she paid, because she is not happy. She's not in her paradise state from within. Because if she was, she will get her power from God to be the goddess in the paradise as she was originally created. So that's what the fight is. That's what this internal feminine side of a fight is from within. But Lilith understands that if she will grow, if she change, she will entering this divine state from within. Currently, if you have to talk to your intuition, you may have a lot of internal fights, because that squaring Lilith moon is very intense. That could be also a mother-daughter talk from within you. So also the Venus at this time is squaring the MC and squaring Uranus, and the MC is opposing Uranus. So there's going to be a lot of intense within the feminine's energies. If you're a female, you're probably going to feel a lot of intense energies from within you. That's a collective energies, but take a look within the collective energies of what are you need to going to change from within you. I know the report is getting too long, but I can't give you so much information that goes in a very little short amount of time. So at 7 o'clock, the moon it's fully at begin to be at the third degree of Scorpio. It's trining the ascendant that is in Aquarius. Now the moon knows, your intuition knows, I have to get there. Doesn't matter what I'm going to do, I have to get there. But the moon is angry because transformation that has to be done wasn't done. The situations that has not been done and it's not done. She is looking at her shadow and now is pissed. The ascendant and Aquarius is like opposing Venus is like, you gotta get here, but with love. And Venus is like, what love? I don't get love. You don't get love that you want. Have a look at God lately, and that's going to be the reminding of the divine energies beginning into play from within. MC is going to square the sun, and the sun squaring Mars. Try to stay away from the masculine energies or aggravate masculine energies, because they are not happy, and stay away from verbal conflicts. Okay, really stay away at home, specifically with verbal comments. Don't say I didn't say so. At 8 o'clock, it's the calm before the storm for MCs at Sagittarius, so 26 degrees, and the ascendant is together with Neptune, double the power of the divine energies towards Venus. MC trining Venus, it's kind of like looking good, feeling good. Things are a little better. Well, yeah, the moon it goes through the shadow. It's kind of like, yeah, I know I have things to do, but I'm going to be doing it. We'll see when and how. For things, even with Mercury as a calm down, you're probably getting some self-talk or going out somewhere. Pretty good time if you're home, kind of like to keep quiet the things from within. Beautiful energies are coming, and clarifications about something that has been confused, something that has been misunderstood. Those going to be an energies that during this time we are going to deal with. So we talk about a 9 o'clock energy that comes in. That is a now the ascendant walks into Aries. Now it's new cycle begin within the energies. It's kind of like we review the whole day, but the ascendant is at Aries. It is trining Venus. It's kind of like Do the things different way. Do the things proper way. Venus, you have to get yourself up. You should have done the right way, with love, with this, with that. And MC is in Capricorn. It is about doing the work. You decide to get to work. So guess what happens? We have a sextile with the moon sextiling the sun, and the MC is trining the sun, which is divine energies are coming now from the sun and the moon are coming towards Jupiter that sends back. It's like we have to grow. We have to grow together. This energy was from giving it to you as a glimpses a few days back. If you look at it, the picture that was with the two couple, they're older, but they are by the tree. That's what this energy is right now. It's coming. Now is working. Now that energy is working together with divine. It's finally surrendering to the divine connections from within and clearing the shadow, clearing the garbage from within us, clear the old understanding, religious belief, or something that needs to be done at this time. The winner, actually, at this time for it is the moon, because the moon leads towards growth with help with the masculine energies within her, because Mars is in the divine aspects with the moon, and the moon is in divine aspects with Jupiter. The sun provides a divine energy towards Jupiter, but also same thing is to the moon. So that intuition is going to be highly increased for internal growth, but back in time what it should have been done, what it was. A lot of lessons going to be learned during this time. And Lilith isn't um, trying with Uranus. That is a learning from the shadow, that the things that you've done probably not good that you've done it from your shadow. She's in sextile with Mars, which is getting the power to overcome the shadow from within. And Lilith is in the trine with Mercury. She's going to be looking for communications. She's looking to talk within, so she can be solve the situations with a relationship, business ship, partnerships, any ships. Okay, this is at 9 p.m. and at 10 p.m. The MC is together with Pluto. So guys, get ready for it. This is going to be pounding with in the divine energies towards Venus. Is about divine love from within. Like it or not, you're gonna get this divine energies from within. You're gonna feel like God is calling you, God is talking to you. It's about clarifications from within you. There's gonna be a lot of positive energies during 10 o'clock. Neptune is gonna be controlling pretty much. Neptune and Pluto is gonna be control everything, and they're together with Uranus. It's all gonna be focused and Venus. And at the same time, there's going to be a lot of work within the moon from Mars and Jupiter for growth within the intuition. Some of you is going to grow up quickly, fast, now for it. And you're going to feel the like internal force from within you makes you grow within a matter of few hours. You can grow so much like you never believed before. And at 11 p.m., the ascendant is walking into Gemini, is going to join Mars, and this divine energy towards the moon is going to increase so much. MC right now is creating divine energy towards the sun. We already have divine energies between the sun and Saturn and Jupiter. So now the MC is adding additional energies there. So beautiful, powerful energies during this time. Just you need to understand the masculine side, okay? Because Mars, he is squaring Venus, he is squaring the Sun. That is like something within Mars is not quite right from within you. Take a look at your divine masculine energies. If you are in the divine masculine energies, beautiful communications with Mercury, beautiful situations within Mercury, a lot of internal self-talk about it, self-time about it from within you. and that is going to bring you to peace. But if you don't have a peace between within your Mars for it and Venus, the love, the intensity, or within your internal self, how to organize the things, you can have a lot of intense energies this time. Okay. But if you're catching up the good vibes, if you did the inner work, you're going to be doing good today. All right, guys. So that's what it was, the astrology report for today. I want to see you tomorrow. Let me know what is going on with you guys. And I want to say, Cece, thank you. Thank you for coming to the chat. Can you say anything about the gravitation now? It affects people now, enlightened, evolved. How much as normal people influenced by the gravitations? Cece, yes, that's a very good point. A lot of transformations going within the regular people for it. They begin to realize things, confirmation. 12:12 on the clock. What can I say more than that, CC? You know how this thing's coming. The normal people's going to learn sooner or later. They have to face the consequences of their actions, or they desire not to transform. You can't always be doing things, and not to do things. That's what Pluto in Capricorn is right now in there. Also, we are going through a lot of transformation processes for it. For the enlightened people, okay, they understand the energies, and they work with the energies. They know how to balance and manage the energies. They already been through this before. They went through these similar situations before. And the only thing is gaining extra experience, gaining extra understanding, gaining the extra situations for. They already know about where does that lead to. However, for the normal people, for it who is not waking up, they are going to face consequences. It's the consequences from within themselves. It's like, what's going on within me? Why it always happen to me? Why? No, 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 no. Those are the people who never did the work, and now they're wondering why the things coming to them. That's what this is. If you never did the work, you're never gonna get the results. That's what this deep transformation is. Then when they look within their shadow from within, they will figure it out that they didn't did the work. They didn't, I mean, come on, if you're not going to work, how are you going to get paid? If you didn't study hard, how are you going to get things? If you never share your stories, how are you going to share with people's lives? Those are the kind of like things that they're within the collective right now. The collective energy is all over the place. There's a lot of things that goes on, especially with the retrogrades. It's kind of like a go back in time, go fix stuff, go fix situations. Uranus is in full force and it's a retrograde at the moment, and he's packing up this review time for it. It's like, look what I had for you. There is a one joke in there, CC, that one guy passed away, and he asked God to give him everything that he wants. And God asked him, what do you want? I want this, this, and this. And, okay, I'll provide it for you. Now he passed away, and God told him, let me walk you through your castle from within. And they're walking by the castle, and they pass by one room. And from that room, just beautiful shine light. And the guy was, I've never been in this room. Oh, you never were. Yeah, well, because you choose something else, but let me show you. God opens the door, and there is this shiny kingdom. There is this beautiful people. There's a beautiful situation. There's a beautiful things from within. And he's like, God, why did I not receive this? And God told him, well, you wanted to something else. So that's what this is, the collective energies right there. That's what the divine telling us is right now within these energies, because that little door, that little story is actually that right here. That's what we are talking about. That's what the collective, it goes through it. Everyone on this earth wants to be happy. Everyone on this earth wants to be changed for better future. Stop all this crap, stop all the misery, stop all these situations, and we to have a happy lives in here. That's what this is, CC. Okay, but the gravitation and understanding the gravitations, it's too much for some other people, because what we are gravitating towards, it's our ego desire, worst in the shadow, hidden things, hidden agendas, hidden situations, and this is why we are ending up here. For right now, we are here as to learn the proper way of dealing with the energies. Any more questions out here? If not, I'm going to close this report. In this afternoon, we are going to be talking about transformations from within you. For it. Oh, Lisa, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. All right, guys. Well, let's share the love here. Hopefully, that gravitational report will help you. It's a lot of beautiful divine energies today. Use them, change from within yourself, and go for it. Music for your ears, CC. Okay, got it. Love you guys.